Be truthful. Be sincere. Are you aware? Let me say this. Are you aware there are people that they don't lie to you, but they don't give you complete informations? They don't lie. What they say is not incorrect, but it's not it's incomplete. It's not incorrect, it's incomplete. They don't lie. You say, but I've been with you for 1 year. Why didn't you tell me this? You didn't ask me. So they have a defense. You must get to understand that you must open up, tell him what he needs to know. Number 3, the God factor. What is number 1? Number 2. Number 3, the God factor. The God factor. 1 Corinthians 7:28. We'll touch that later on. We'll get the KJV and the Message translation of 1 Corinthians 7:28. The God factor. You must be born again. You must be born again. You must be saved. You must be saved. Money and wealth. Money, we'll get to that. I will make a reference to that. Money and wealth. The king of Dubai. I don't think there's a better example to qualify wealth. He's been divorced 5 times. 5. So you discover that without Christ, the center won't hold. And that is the connection. When you are born again and you meet a partner that is born again, your connection to Christ, both of you, brings you closer. Marriage is not a relationship between 2 people, it's between 3 entities. Can I get 3 persons from the crowd? Come, 3 persons. 3 people. 1. Okay, come, brother. Lady. Oh, is it? Lady. 3 of you come. Thank you, ma'am. Marriage is a triangle. Right? Brother, come here. No, stand here. You are, from your size, you will be God. Stand here. You stand here. You stand here. This is a go that way. Stop. So this is a triangle. Am I correct? Right? Okay. This is the man, the woman, and they have a relationship with God. In your marriage, the closer you are to God in your relationship, the closer you are to God, the more you love your partner. Now walk towards him. No, towards him. Both of you. Both of you. Walk towards him. As they walk towards him, they are getting closer. Go and sit down. Do you understand it now? Because God is the factor. As both of them are walking towards knowing God, it is strengthening the relationship between themselves. A believer, and I've said this to you, if you ask me a question, I'll answer it. No believer should marry an unbeliever. If you marry an unbeliever, Satan will be your father-in-law. Can I repeat that? If you marry an unbeliever, who is the father-in-law? The devil. And that will not be your portion. Oh, nobody's hearing me. That will not be your portion. Tell somebody, marry right, marry a believer. Say that again. Again. Say marry right, marry a believer. Marry right, marry a believer. Marry right. Your partner should help to increase your prayer life. Your partner should help you to increase your prayer life. 2 Corinthians 6:14, be not unequally yoked together with unbelievers. Don't marry an unbeliever. Stop. Your partner should help your prayer life. Your partner should help you. When I was courting my wife, we don't meet in my house. We meet in a members' place. It's an open place where people walk past and all. We sit down, we watch movies, we talk. You must build spiritual content. When 2 people are together and there's no spirituality in them and they meet themselves, will they be looking at their face? Won't they commit sins? They can't be looking at their face like that. They're not mirrors. But when you're full of spiritual content, say, there's a revelation I saw in so and so place. Can we go through it? You build yourself. You build yourself. You build yourself. You learn so much because Christ is the factor. And the Bible says a 3-foot cord cannot be broken. Christ is the bedrock. A 3-foot cord cannot be broken. When you have that understanding, it's going to help you. There are people that have left the church because they felt that the choice they needed to make was out there. And today they are regretting. They left the church because they felt time was going. Someone outside was so interested, and they forgot their relationship and their covenant with God. And today they are living in pains. You must understand the God factor. When you are connected to God, when you are in love with God, everyone that comes around you, you treat them with that consciousness of your relationship with God. What is the proof of the God factor? The fear of God. The fear of God doesn't mean being scared of God. The fear of God is considering God before you take a step. The fear of God doesn't mean being afraid of God in quotes. It's putting God first before you take any step. If I do this, what will God say? Genesis 39, I think verse 9 or so. Joseph said, how can I do this great wickedness and sin against God? The God factor, if I do this, what will God say? How will God feel? How will God react? In the name of Jesus, I decree the baptism of the fear of God. The baptism of the fear of God. Receive the baptism of the fear of God. I said, receive the baptism of the fear of God. Receive the baptism of the fear of God. In the name of Jesus. Please, I want to say this to everybody loud and clear. Any relationship that is affecting your love for God, cut it off. Any relationship that keeps making you ask God for mercy, forgiveness, cut it off. Every relationship you are in now that keeps affecting, polluting your garment, cut it off. You can't be in a relationship that is drowning and draining you. You can't be in a relationship that is draining you. You can't be there. Can you come to my house at night? Can you come to my house at night? Are you a thief? Are you an armed robber? What's this? What's your covenant with night? Can you sleep over? Can you sleep over? Is your house a hostel? What is this? Must they listen? You must build that esteem. Build it. Because stolen waters is sweet. Proverbs chapter 9. Stolen waters is sweet. When you start a life with immorality, you are going to continue it. Because once a man starts committing sin with you before he marries you, when he marries you, he will start committing sin with somebody else. You know why? He misses adventure. That adventure of you sneaking in the night to his house, you sneak, you look, there's nobody, you enter the house, he misses that. So now that you are married to him, that tale is gone. He wants it somewhere else. Proverbs 9:17. Stolen waters are sweet. Maintain that purity. Anyone affecting your faith in God, cut it off. Cut it off. Any lady, you have no investment as a young man. No investment because of relationship. No investment because of dating. You are the general overseer of dating. Some people can't just have a time, have a break to think and assess their life. They love love. They love the butterflies. They just love love. Some people love love. They love love. Oh my God. They love love. They can't, there's not. So when they are not in a relationship, they feel heartbroken. Say what? I'm just alone in this world. Nobody cares. Once then I had a daughter in church. The only time you see her faithfully serving God is when somebody breaks her heart. So whenever I see her cleaning, I say it has happened. Anytime I see her sweeping, cleaning, I say, has he left you? That man has come. I'm married to Christ now. Once you see her, man of God, once you see her, come to church early or late and go early. 10 minutes, I say, you're not in church. Papa, have a date. I say, don't forget that you started with the Lord. I have not left the Lord, Papa. I have not. Once I come to church, I see her by the altar. I say, what happened? Papa, do you know that man was a liar? He's married. I say, sorry. He said, no, I just want to serve the Lord. So it takes a heartbreak for heaven to bring her back. It always takes a heartbreak orchestrated by the angels to snatch her back to the Lord. Never stain your garment because of an affair. Never stain your garment because of a relationship. Nobody should prize you below your package. You are too important to end up in the bed of a man who has not paid your dowry. You are too valuable. You are a princess. You are a prince. No lady should make you break your covenant of abstinence. Are you following what I'm saying? Have the consciousness of that. When you have no consciousness of that, there are people that don't know themselves. When you don't know, you see, the God factor, the first thing about the God factor is that it imbibes in you the fear of God. Somebody say, I fear God. Say, I fear God. Say that loud and clear. Say that loud and clear. The first thing the God factor does, the God factor does, the fear of God. The second thing the God factor does, it helps you to set boundaries. Singles have boundaries. Have boundaries. When there are no boundaries, Satan takes advantage. There are things you tell your partner, I don't do this because I'm born again.